Hey, everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning in. I'm Troy Richard,
And I'm Jasmine Richard.
and this is Marriage Made Possible, where we believe that all things are possible, including happy, healthy
Marriages.
marriages.
Hmm.
So this will be a YouTube channel. Hopefully, we'll kick it off and it'll be a podcast as well. We just want to create a space where we can kind of talk about marriage. And just a disclaimer: my wife and I don't claim to be experts. We're not relationship gurus, but we are married.
Yes, we are married. So we have been married we just celebrated our 4 year anniversary last week. So we've been married for 4 years. Before that, we dated for about a year and a half. Um, and so we feel like we have gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge on how to have a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage. We've done a lot of things wrong, but by the grace of God, we have also done a lot of things right as well. So we really just wanted to create a space to talk about marriage, talk about relationships, and just all the things that kind of go into how to do relationships and marriage the right way.
So I want to jump into that and say that yes, we've done a lot of things wrong and we've done things right. We don't believe that that makes us experts. So there are some of you that are like 4 years, so you're an expert now. We're
No.
still learning. This is a constant um, learning curve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think anything dealing with relationships is a learning curve. Like my parents have been married for 34 years and I still feel like they're learning. So I don't think there's a amount of years where you can say like, oh, we've arrived and we've got it right. Because we're human, and we make mistakes and, we are one way today, one way tomorrow, and those things can really impact just the health of your relationship.
Yeah, and just along those lines of being human and making mistakes, it doesn't matter whether you come from a broken home, a blended home, it's all beautiful. We believe that broken and blended can be beautiful. Yes, you can have a great marriage. So whether you are married or you're curious about marriage, we want to have those conversations around the topic of marriage. Um, Kind of jokingly, my wife and I said, but the goal of Marriage Made Possible is to
Just
put,
in divorce
yeah,
and take divorce off the table.
yeah, take divorce off the table and put divorce attorneys in the Atlanta metro area out of business. I know that's a bold statement, but that's what that's what the mission is.
Yeah. And so, with that being said, we really just wanted to start this introductory video and just introduce ourselves to you all, and just kind of tell you what the channel will be about. Currently, I'm rocking my foot with our daughter. She's 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have not only had to learn how to navigate each other, but now our marriage is in another transition where we're learning how to parent as well, a newborn. So we're excited about all the information that we can share with you all, and we're looking forward to just creating a space where we can talk about marriage and all the things that involves having a happy marriage.
So we hope to see you in the future on this journey in future episodes. Hey, do us a favor, drop a comment, share, like, follow. If you have a question, feel free to ask us. Jazz and I are pretty transparent.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if there's a specific topic that you would like us to cover or you want to talk about, you want us to talk about, feel free to shoot us a message.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think that marriage, just like anything else, it takes a lot of hard work. I mean, whether you are in school, on a diet, like whatever goal you're trying to reach, at first when you first start, it's always really tough, and you have to put in the hard work. And sooner or later, it kind of just becomes a part of who you are as a person. And so it's the same thing with marriage. And so whether you're in year one, whether you're dating, year 10, you feel like you've done things wrong, you can always start over. And that is our hope for this channel, is to just help people no matter what journey they are on, is to give you hope that you can have a happy marriage, and you can have a marriage that is done the right way, and it's supposed to be transformative. You know, marriage
Hmm.
is supposed to change you as a person and help you to become better. And so that's really our hope for you all, and for this channel. So,
Yeah, so marriage is something that my wife and I are both passionate about. It's just something from the beginning that we really believe in, really buy into. We believe in marriage. We believe in family. We believe that you can be a happily married couple and not just roommates, not just co-parents.
right.
Um, we believe that marriage can be healthy, that you can be whole as an individual and as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And we think that's big. And we just want to say that every day that you wake, that you have breath in your lungs, is an opportunity to start over.
Mm-hmm.
You are never too far gone. You're never messed up too much. It takes two people to work it out. And
It does.
so you both have to be willing to work it out, whatever the issue is, work through it and not throw in the towel and say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, I'm out of here. So as long as you both are willing to fight, and I'm a fighter, and my wife is a fighter, and we realize that marriage is something you got to fight for,
Yeah.
because you don't always feel like it. Some
Mm-hmm.
days you wake up and you got all these outside stressors, you got everything going on in your life, the world, your personal life, and sometimes you suck as a husband, you
Or
suck
as a
as a
wife.
wife,
Yeah.
and you don't feel like showing up. So something that we want to really enforce and that we believe in is showing up to your marriage
Every day.
every day and giving
Mm-hmm.
100%. That's something that's real big in our household. And another thing is um, humbling yourself and just simply saying, I'm sorry.
That's a start.
That can be one of the hardest things. I know for me as a guy, and I'm pretty sure I speak for a lot of guys out there, sometimes saying, I'm sorry, babe, I messed up, I missed it, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have did that, can be the hardest thing. My wife is smiling because
Because how many years did it take for us to learn that lesson?
yeah, that's
It
something.
took a long
Yeah,
time.
it's
Yeah.
something that I had to work through, and I would know I'm wrong, and I'm like, I don't want to say I
Uh-huh.
can't say it. But it's something that over the years, as I've been intentional with it, that it's gotten easier and easier to say, hey, babe, I missed it. Hey, I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
That's on me. And then it's created a space where we can work through whatever the issue is
A lot
and
quicker.
right and
Mm-hmm.
grow instead of it stewing into the next day
Mm-hmm.
and in a week. And we're passing like ships in the night, giving
Yeah.
each other the side eye.
Yeah. Going to bed silent, not saying good night,
Right.
or trying to sleep on the edge of the bed so you won't catch me. All those things. So like I mean, all those things are. It's funny now, when you look back and see how much you have grown. But
Hmm.
like I said earlier, that's the purpose of marriage. It truly is to make you a better individual. We believe that that God created marriage to help us to be more like Christ. And so, with that being said, we have to die to ourselves. And it's not like, oh, I died to myself yesterday
Hmm.
and I'm good today, but it truly is a every day, every minute, every second of the day where you have
Yeah.
to put yourself aside for the betterment of the marriage and of your spouse.
Right. Hmm.
So
Yeah, something that we learned in that vein of putting yourself aside for the betterment of your marriage and the betterment of your spouse is that there are no individual winners in marriage.
mm-mm.
So if I'm trying to win the war, the battle, and get my way, then we both
We're both
lost.
gonna lose. Yeah.
So the only time that we both win is when the marriage wins.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And doing
Hmm.
what's best for the marriage. So, like we said, we're excited. We are on this journey together. Like we
Hmm.
said, no marriage is perfect because, no individual person is perfect.
Hmm.
So, our goal here is to really just let you all know that marriage is possible. Happy marriages is possible. So,
Yeah.
whether you are married, whether you're dating, whether you're single and you've been thinking about getting married, no matter what place you're in, you can have a happy marriage
Hmm.
if you decide to put the work in and do it the right way, God's way. And so that's the purpose of this channel, is just to give y'all advice, to talk about our experience,
Hmm.
and to hope that we can all grow together.
Yeah, so we'd love to have you on this journey. Love to have you tune in. Love to have you be a part. Um, got some big things working. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. All right, and so one of our last things that we love to talk about is it was actually a part of our vows, but a part of our vows came from Ruth, the first chapter, and it says, "Where you go, I go, and where you stay, I stay." So we believe in that so much that we actually have it tattooed on our arms together. We have it like in our house on the wall in different scriptures, and so every time we end our channel, and if you're watching this with your spouse or your significant other, you all can do it the same. So we just want to look at each other and just remind each other that where you go, I go.
And where you stay, I stay.
All right. So we will catch y'all later. And we look forward to this journey with you all.
Thanks for tuning
See
in.
you.
Later.